can't believe I'm making this video today. We're talking today about a mode that has been down bad for the past 2 years. And today, I have to recognize is the best mode I've played in WWE 2K24. This is the mode that has taken up most of my time, a mode that has me constantly trying to do something new. Let's get into it. WWE 2K24 My Faction. I know this is crazy, but it is my opinion, y'all, and I'm entitled to my opinion before y'all start flaming me in the comments. My Faction mode has actually been good this year. It's been my favorite mode by far. I mean, Showcase, y'all got that yesterday. I told myself it's time to be a little bit positive. It's time to give 2K their flowers for certain things that they did this year. My Faction, guys, is a mode that has a negative perception around it due to everything being locked around it, but this year things seem to change a little bit with persona cards now being a thing. Here you guys see Seth Rollins is an unlockable card that you'll be able to use across all the modes, and you also have Trick Williams as well, and then you also have Hulk Hogan, who is the action figure Hogan. So I think that's all pretty cool and something that, you know, as fans are looking forward to and will keep us busy. These aren't the only persona cards that will come out. If you guys don't know, there is a John Cena locker code and there is a Cody Rhodes. If you did pre-order the game and you got the Nightmare Family pack, you do get action figure Cody Rhodes as well as part of the pre-order bonus. So there is already about a couple persona cards. Not everything is available yet, but I like the fact that you can grind. There's something for you to do. There are attires that you can use across all modes, and that's probably my favorite part about this mode. You guys know we're going to have a period from June all the way to September where there's going to be barely any content. We're going to get that Pat McAfee pack with hosts that nobody really cares about, and I think My Faction is going to play a huge role throughout the summer when we're grinding for those cards, because we're not going to have any new DLC content coming from 2K themselves. My Faction, if it stays on this path, I think it's going to be pretty good. And I know a lot of people and myself had this interpretation of the mode where, oh, it's microtransaction central in there. Actually, this year is not. So when we go to my roster here, you guys see that I have John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and HBK. I'll tell you guys what, 3 of those cards are completely free from finding the mode, and you guys see it in Faction Wars. That is probably the best mode. If you are going to get started in My Faction after watching this video, start with Faction Wars, because you just go through and every boss that you beat at the end becomes available for you to go on ahead and buy with the credits that you earn throughout grinding. So then that way you have kind of like a head start. And then if you guys did not watch the showcase video with the bonus match, I ended up getting HBK and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat for the men's out of that. And then I ended up getting Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley as well out of that. And then Becky Lynch, I ended up getting her for free from live events. And then Trish Stratus and Bayley, I got them from Faction Wars again. Those are bosses. These are all free cards. I have one of the best rosters in the game right now. And yes, I know what you guys are going to say. How about when the better cards come out? You can continue grinding. You build up those My Faction points. Point is, you do not have to spend money to play this mode. Now, I don't know how the persona cards are going to work later on throughout the year. Will they make you spend money? Will it be an obligation to get that attire? Maybe. But as of right now, it's looking like it's in a good position. Here you guys see that I have oddities for Cody Rhodes. I got 2 of them. I got those both free. No, it is not anything of a persona card. It's just a card that you earn and you can play with in the My Faction mode. But what I like about My Faction is how much it was improved. It's probably one of their most improved modes from my GM. It's probably my GM and My Faction that got a lot of the attention throughout this, if we're being honest. Then you got Weekly Towers and Proving Grounds. I'm not getting into Proving Grounds, but if you guys go to Weekly Towers, you guys see that we do have 5 weeks already, which means that you got 25 matches to play. But if you finish week 4, you get the Stardust Oddity, which will help you get that 82 overall Ruby Cody Rhodes. So I just like grinding. I like ladders, and this is something that keeps you kind of intrigued while playing for offline and things like that. I just think it's going to play a big role this year, especially with the persona cards. When you go into ranked play, this is the only downside to this mode, the ranked play. If I'm being honest, the reason why is because the servers absolutely suck in this game. There's a lot of desyncs. It's very just bad. The frames are always dropping in there as well. It's just bad. I'm not a fan. And if you look at the leaderboard, guys, people are boosting and doing all types of stuff. It's just kind of crazy. So to me, I'll be the first one to stay away from ranked play. I'll keep it offline. If the only thing I would like for them to add is a player friend feature. If I want to play with a friend with a card that he got and I got and we want to go on ahead and run it, I think that would be dope to do as well. And then just to talk about the card market, this is what could really make a huge difference in terms of like you're not really gambling anymore. If you really want a Persona card that they do end up throwing in this card market, you'll be able to eventually purchase it and then use it across all modes. The only thing that has me a little worried about the card market is that we've already been through 2 different pack cycles and no new cards have been added to the card market. Maybe in the future they do get added. I have a whole overview that you guys can go on ahead and watch, but to me, this is the best mode in WWE 2K24. This is the most improved, and I think it's going to carry a lot of the replayability for people in 2K24. If you guys haven't given it a shot, go ahead, give it a shot. Just know that you're not spending any money if you do decide to give it a shot, and remember to start with My Faction Wars. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.